Life's already sweet. Why add more sugar? Sugar is something we use in our everyday lives, from sweetening coffee to eating your favorite snack. Our bodies need carbohydrates to give us the energy to survive. These kind of sugars are good for our health and necessary to keep a normal lifestyle. Other sugars in sugary drinks or added sugar snacks are not necessary. What's that I hear some people saying? What can too much sugar do? It's just sugar. And yes, if you believe this, go ahead. But know that added sugar effects are not sweet at all.
So that got me thinking, what about our favorite drinks? How much sugar is in them? Well, I did the research, and here are my results. So I started off with Coke, and it has, surprisingly, 27 grams of sugar, which is about 5.4 teaspoons. Now, to make sure that I evenly distributed, after taking a teaspoon, I would shape it off to make sure it was exactly 1 teaspoon. What I am using is a shot glass, which can normally contain about 40 grams. As you can see, it's about 3 or 4 ways there. Next, I moved on to Fanta, which is surprisingly even more, 28 grams, about 6 teaspoons. It's just above the height of Coca-Cola, but I was surprised when I found out that Fanta has more sugar than Coke. Next on was Sprite, which was 22.5 grams, about 4.5 teaspoons. It's not as big as the others, but still ridiculous. The second last one was Gatorade, about 18 grams, 3.6 teaspoons. Although Gatorade still has a lot of sugar, it's nowhere compared to the others. And at last, the one that took the crown for the most unhealthy drink, Mountain Dew, with a whopping 30.75 grams, 6.1 teaspoons. This is definitely not healthy at all. It is over the average that is recommended, 2.5 grams. Now that you know how much sugar is in these popular drinks, you're probably wondering, what can I do to do better? Here are some suggestions on what you can change in your lifestyle to improve it. Nowadays, it's really easy to be deceived by the front labels, how they would say 10% less sugar or sugar-free. My recommendation is that you always check the back label. It will tell you all the sugar, the carbohydrates, the sodium, basically salt, and it will help you see how much is actually in it. Sometimes it's good to find things to help replace it. For example, instead of sugar, you can use honey or coconut sugar. Both are much healthier and don't have many factors that lead to the health problems that sugar. The ingredients. If sugar is in the first 4 things, you should probably avoid it. This normally means that it has more sugar than other ingredients. Know your limits. Thanks to nutritionaustralia.org, I have discovered that we only need 25 grams of sugar a day in our diet. Think about it and think whether or not the item you're purchasing is healthy. Cook and grow your own food and drinks. If you know what's going in your meal, you have made it much healthier. You can also cook at home to build a skill that you can use in the real world. But when you're cooking, make sure not to add too much salt or sugar. What's that I hear you all saying again? Why do I have to do all this? How does it benefit me? Well, here are some of the small benefits, but there are lots to show. Here are just a couple of them. Some benefits include help lose weight, prevent obesity, no more sugar crashes, clearer skin, reduce digestive problems, and reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes, and lots more. Now you know what to do and the benefits. I hope to see you all eating healthier.